folks, we return once again. We just beat a grown man in a children's collectibles game? Question mark?
Collectibles game, I think.
What do you quantify this as?
Then the guy's all like, oh, I guess I have to go back to my shift or whatever.
Rats.
Oh, break's done. That sucks.
Well, back to my 9 to 5.
Why
Okay.
do these guys look like the guys from Cold Storage in Pokemon Black and White?
Oh my word.
They do. Oh, I guess I could just walk past you then.
And so controversial.
So I guess I just kind of have to plow my way through all these guys then. Works for me.
Yes, so.
Ah.
Wait, are they all the same guy?
Your actual main Bakugan.
Whoa. That looks sick.
That does look sick.
When did green become a mainstay of friggin' Darkus?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I like Dark.
I feel like later on in OG Bakugan that was the case.
You think so? I remember it was on like Dark.
It was from black and purple to black and green.
Black and purple was fine to me though.
I think it had a combination because I remember Darak from the original series had like black, green, and purple on him.
That's possible. But yeah, that does look sick.
That does look sick, yeah. I don't think we've actually seen all the Bakugan options yet.
Well, he looks sick in the fact that it's such a shade of green that I would recommend he seek medical attention.
Yeah.
Why, yes.
I have to agree with that sentiment.
Okay, am I gunning it too fast in this game? Because now these guys are starting to have like really high HP compared to me.
He stumbled onto the final boss of the game, the construction worker.
Hyper Curse of Darkus. Yeah, because I've been in my main profile. I actually put it down for a while because I got tired of it.
I think, right, you're essentially doing the same thing over and over.
Yeah, and it's like not much change. And I don't know, it's just not as.
Ever get Leonidas?
I don't know. I haven't gotten that far. I am actually further now than I was than I am in my main profile. And that's mostly because I've been stopping to like complete every side quest, which is getting me a ton of extra gear and Bakugan.
I
Ooh.
wonder if this is a game where whether you want it to be or not, it's like required to do the side quests.
Yeah,
Function of the thing.
maybe.
Like it's scaled around it.
Yeah. Because in my other profile, my Bakugan have evolved already.
Yeah, and you're not even here yet.
Yeah, no, I'm not here yet. My Bakugan are stronger, but they're not. But I'm not as far.
Interesting.
Because I heard,
0 side quests, right?
Little to none, pretty much.
I remember we did one.
I remember we've done a couple.
Side quests are there even in the beginning here?
I know there's one here where you have to like collect litter. This might also
Trying to make me be a good citizen.
this might also be more difficult because it's just only Bakugan.
Oh yeah, so of course it's gotta be
Like they may have
enough to take on 3.
yeah, they may have just jacked it up just so that he can take on your full team.
Yeah.
Also, last episode we were talking about like really good looking DS games. You know what was a frankly like really pushed the hardware and looked really nice. Fossil Fighters.
Yeah.
Or
Absolutely.
well, maybe not so much.
Especially Champions.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Champions.
Champions looks fantastic.
Are,
The original looks okay.
yeah. But Champions did away with like very polygonal models, and then suddenly,
Yeah, it's smooth.
like fully like fleshed out 3D models that have actual like hands and clothes and stuff.
Yeah. And especially the Vivisaurs look really good.
Yeah.
And those cutscenes, man. Oh, I still look back on them fondly.
Cutscenes were mad production.
They really were. If only they had a.
You guys
If only they followed it up with an actually good sequel.
Yeah.
Man, what would happen if they did that? Do you think they did that?
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
About to say, we have plenty of time left, Chris.
Yeah, well, I think it's crazy. I'm ending the episode right now. I have to get the jump off.
See you guys next time.
No!
We'll see you guys in approximately just a couple more minutes because we still have plenty of time.
We have 9 minutes left.
We'll see you gamers another day.
We'll see you rad gamer lads.
Yeah, it's the thing with your channel. You're the Rat Gamer Lab.
The moderately mad video game lad. I have actually been wanting to do like I've actually been meaning to start a few segments. I've just never gotten around to it. One of which was I wanted to start doing figure reviews.
That would be cool.
No particular reason. I like figures, so I thought it'd be fun. I have a shit ton of them, so I thought it'd be cool to do. Another thing I wanted to do, I wanted to show off my video game collection. Mostly my retro stuff, and I've been waiting to do it because I don't have all my stuff here.
You think you'd ever do like a board game?
I would love to. I just need to know how to do it, you know? Like, I'd need an attachment.
What does setup look like? Who do you have in the video?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'd probably just get a few people together. Heck, maybe it'd be like you, me, Joey, and, it'd be the 3 of us plus Joey, maybe. I don't know.
Or like, yeah, essentially they're just Let's Plays, but it's with board games.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Especially depending on the board game. We might just do it all. I have not been attacking at all.
Like, would you include such adult ones such as Candyland?
I don't know, man. That one might be too intense.
I had nightmares for days.
Actually, speaking of, I'll take Candyland and use that as a launching point for a different discussion topic. So, one franchise that I've been wanting to get into more has been Digimon.
Yeah.
And the reason I branched from Candyland to that is, have you guys seen Jaywitz's video on the Digimon board game?
Oh, Alex showed me, yeah.
Okay, so Mike, you have Chris. Did you say yes?
I have not yet.
Okay. Do you care if I talk about it then?
I don't care at all.
Cool, alright. So, essentially, his final verdict on the game was that it was incredibly boring. Because there's like because you essentially just go in an endless loop until you get all the necessary requirements to pay the troll toll. And then when you do, you just kind of move on to the next thing. Rinse, repeat until you're done. And there's like little to no character interaction. Or player interaction.
Like, it became real boring to play or get old real quick.
Yeah. And the most notable thing in the game is that if you lose to the final battle, you're eliminated from the game.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. I love that. It's like, oh, darn, I lost. Okay, so what do you lose then? Everything!
Yeah, what do you lose, motherfucker?
We're not gonna find out.
Yeah. Which, honestly, okay. Just looking at the pieces in the board, I'm interested. I want to play the game, but I have not heard good things. So I'm not sure if I want to spend the money on it.
Is that the only Digimon board game they've ever taken out?
I am not sure. I have not found any others. I just punch in Digimon board game on eBay, and that's the only one that comes up.
Because I'm looking at it right now, I'm not finding anything.
Yeah, right? Which, honestly, I've also been interested in getting into the new there's a new Digimon card game out, and I've heard it's actually kind of neat because when you Digivolve, you put your new Digimon on top of the old one, and then your new one gets powers based on what it Digivolved from.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Also, the art is pretty sick.
oh yeah, and also there's an interesting game mechanic on how you play stuff, where so there's an energy slider, right? And essentially, it shows both positive and negative numbers, and if you pay stuff, so essentially each side goes up to 15, and when you pay a certain number, it goes backwards that number, right? And when you go into the negatives, then your turn is over. And then the power, the deficit, like, so say you went to, so say you play a card that costs 5, but you only have 2 power. So then you'd go to -3. So then, after you play the card, then your turn ends, and then your opponent starts with 3 power. So it's kind of like it's like each player is like, okay, so you could play this really big card, but then your opponent can make a bunch of plays during their next turn. It does, like, honestly. I just have to, you know, find the time to go over to my local game shop to pick it up if it's there. Because I'm pretty sure they have it there.
I do have to recommend this, I go to Digimon in phases, but I didn't remember playing this DS game with Alex.
Yeah?
It's called Digimon Dawn, Digimon Dusk.
Oh, I've heard of that one.
It's basically like, it's essentially the closest thing they get to Pokemon.
Okay.
It's like 2 contrarian,
Mm-hmm.
box versions, and it's essentially you don't catch Pokemon, you have to download their data. So you like 3 Armadillomons to get like a full one.
Okay.
And it's kind of tedious, but it was fun.
Yeah, I've heard good things about the Digimon video games. Namely the one on Switch, Cyber Sleuth.
Cyber Sleuth.
Yeah.
Oh, where's Battle Spirit? Battle Spirit was great. That was the one where you fought. It was essentially like a beat 'em up.
Yeah. I'd like to try... Chris, didn't you have Digimon kart racing or something like that? I thought you did for the Game Boy Advance.
I think I did.
I remember you...
On the Game Boy.
Yeah, I remember you talking about it.
So Digimon Kart.
Yeah, there's
Digimon Kart racing.
I remember you said that... I think you said Diaboromon's actually in there as a playable character.
Yeah.
Which is odd, but okay.
This looks great, honestly.
Are you looking up Digimon kart racing? Yeah. Hold on, how are we doing on time?
Oh, we got 2 minutes.
Right on.
He's asking because he's literally waiting for the exact moment.
No, I feel like this episode has been like double the length for some.
It has not. It has been on point.
It's a special episode.
Pretty much every finale is like a special episode where it's like it's like ass long.
Plot twist, this episode was the last time to pick up Bakugan.
I mean, if
The very last second, something drastic happens, and then like.
yeah, right.
Segment.
Honestly, I have so when I first started this channel, there was a few principles I decided to try and follow. One of the, and most of them were based off this YouTube video I saw where it was saying like, these are the things you should do to start a YouTube channel and really get it going. And one of the things he said is, don't just start things and stop them. Like, at the beginning, you're gonna want to put out a bunch of content that people can binge through, you know what I mean? So, for the longest time, I have been doing my darndest to, we start a game and we see it through to the end. Like, the only one I think we've picked up and not finished is Hungry Shark World. Which, can you blame me? It's Hungry Shark World.
Isn't it basically an infinite game loop?
It kinda is. I mean, I think there's an end. I think you can unlock all the worlds and all the sharks, but there were some where I have. There's like a fossil. So like, there's some sharks you need to unlock them by discovering fossils of them, and which these are not just ancient sharks. These are like bull sharks and tiger sharks. I'm like, okay, sure, but.
But you have to, okay.
And there's like a fossil detector because some of these are really weird to find, but the fossil detector doesn't do shit. Like, or the very least, I don't know what it's doing.
It's best. It's doing its best.
Yeah, like that. But yeah, and that is one where we will, and you could also count Mario Maker and Minecraft, but again, no real end game in sight.
Yeah.
Oh, and with that, we are out of time. So we'll have to see you guys next time. Mike, goddamn you! You stole it! You're fired! Get out of my sight!